Welcome to another video by Jim the Car Guy. Today I'm going to show you how to replace a side view mirror when there's either damage or torn off or it fails to work. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go inside the vehicle and we're going to remove all of the screws that you see visible. What we're going to do is we're going to take out these screws on the side over here. There's a couple of screws here and down on the bottom and over on the side right here. So let me just take out these screws and we'll pull this door apart. We have all the screws out. Now we could either go underneath the bottom of the door like this, through the bottom here, or we could take a screwdriver and put a screwdriver in through the bottom. The screwdriver works just as well as this does. The door pulls out. And we can just pull it away like this. I'm just going to take this off so you can see a little bit better what I'm doing in here. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to unscrew these screws in here, but to do that we need to take off this cover right here. We're going to pry this piece out here with this tool again that we use here underneath it like this, or a screwdriver, and then we're going to take out that screw, and there should be another screw underneath here. We'll take that screw out also, and this is the plug for the mirror. You push this little tab here in, and then you just pry it right out. I'm going to have to use two hands to do it. Let me get this door panel out of the way so you can see. You just push this little tab in right here, and you rock it back and forth and you pull it right out. Let's take that off now. We just take this screw out here. And we'll take this screw out here. We'll take that cover off. Now we're going to be reusing that cover, so don't take out the three screws right here that hold the mirror in. We'll take out this one, and this one, and then we should be able to remove this broken section in the back. This section here will be coming out. We take those screws out, this will pull right out. So let me take those out and I'll show you how it's going to go. And now that we have the three bolts out, this part out here is just going to come right off. Take this out. And that's it. Throw this away, and then we'll obviously we're not going to need this broken piece here either. Let me grab the new mirror, and I'm going to show you how to replace it back on there. Put your mirror on the door the way that you took it out. All right, you just snake the cable or the electrical wiring through the door, and then you just take your mirror, put your mirror into that opening, and then we'll go around on the other side. And we'll catch our bolts in there. So let me just do that. Just push your mirror to the existing openings, and then we'll catch the bolts with the nuts. Catch all the nuts on there first before you tighten everything. screw it down even and tight now. And before you go any further, plug your mirror in and check it and make sure everything functions the way it's supposed to. Works perfectly, so now we can put it back together. All right, and we're going to reverse the procedure of what we did, taking it apart. I'm going to put this back up inside the door right here. Electrical wire is going in that spot there. Push it into where it belongs, and then we're going to catch our bolts in here. Tighten them up all the way. We attach our mirror where it belongs. We're going to push this pin back in here to block it off, and now we'll put our door panel back on, and we'll wrap it up. All right, the door panel, we're just going to push these pins back into the door where they belong. First, we're going to reconnect our windows and our door locks. Get your lock button for the door locks back in where it belongs. And we're just going to get our door handle back in the opening where it belongs, right up here. And now we can line the door. We can line the door back up. Make sure all these little pins line up. You just tap it and it pops right in, and we know that our lock is working properly. Now we can just put in the screws that we previously took out, and we'll get this job wrapped up and get it out of here. Even though you may be tempted to leave a couple of screws out, make sure every screw goes back in where it belongs. Otherwise, you're going to have a problem where the door is going to rattle, or you're going to have a problem with when you pull the door closed, it won't hold properly, and you'll wind up ripping out those little push pins that you have in there. So make sure all your screws go back in. Tighten them up. screw we have to put in is the one that's up in the face over here. Tighten that up. All our screws in, we have the push pins locked back in, we have this tightened up here, the plug is plugged back in on the mirror, everything is all set. Last thing we're going to do is we're going to install the cover that comes with the mirror itself. A lot of these covers are like this one here is actually a textured, but they also make a shiny cover. Show you. They also make a cover that's very shiny also, but in this case here, the textured one is the one that was on the other side, so that's what we're going to do. Alright, and the way you put it on is you just put it in here. All these pins line up right inside here. And we line it up with the pins right here. And you just push it. And it snaps right in, and that's it. All right, it's all done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.